Okay, fifth grade, let's get started on our line project. Now this line project is going to be pretty fun, something different. So what you're going to have to do for your paper, I'm going to turn it this way like this. You're going to work horizontal on your paper. Okay, bring it down a little bit like this. Now if you don't have a ruler, like I said, you can find a straight edge somewhere close by. I'm doing a lot of stuff that I'm doing in Sharpie right away, but I'd like for you to please go ahead and maybe start in pencil first, but I'm trying to do Sharpie so that way I can show you how to get started and get it done. So here we go. So I'm going to separate my paper in two sections. Okay, two sections. So I'm going to have a sun section and a moon section. All right, so we're going to have fun with the different types of lines that we've talked about. So I'm going to start off with my sun here. My sun, I'm going to put a big circle here, just like this for my sun. Take your time and how you're going to, circles are easy. Okay, so now I'm going to make my sun rays. I'm going to go just like that and make sure it comes off all the way to the edge of the paper. Now your waves can be straight or they can be wavy. It's up to you. Okay. Like I said, make sure you go to the very edge of your paper so that way. All right, so there's my sun. Now, this side right here, like I said, is the moon side. So I'm going to make a moon. I think everybody should know how to make a nice crescent moon. Ooh, Miss CT's crescent moon looks kind of awkward, but it's okay. I'm having one of those awkward crescent moon nights, but normally when you make a crescent moon, it's not as arched as I just did it. I feel like I need to do this over because it just does not look right. But I'm going to press on, but I'm going to show you how to make a better crescent moon real quick, because that was just not a good crescent moon. So let me go get another piece of paper and show you a better crescent moon than that. Shame on you, Miss CT. You know better. Okay, so just making a better crescent moon. So make a half a circle. Usually I go the other way. That's probably why. And then you come in like this. Okay, so that's a little better than the other one. Too bad I can't paste that one in. So it's okay. Don't worry about it. So now that crescent moon, I'm going to add some little orbs to make almost like little stars. Okay. And if you're good at making stars, you can go ahead and add some stars. So star just by coming to the top, going out, and in and like that. Okay, so you can make more than one star. It's up to you. Some people make your stars by doing a little downward A and then go back and erase. I can show you that real quick, how to do that. So that way if you have trouble making stars, you can go like this and then erase the center. Okay, and then make a perfect star that way. It's up to you. Okay, so I'm just kind of giving you options on your stars. All right, there we go. All right, so now this is where the fun's going to begin. And I'm not going to go through the whole project because I'm going to give you an example of how it looks on my page. And I think I already did that. So let's go ahead and add some fun things and fun types of lines. So my first type of line I'm going to do is I'm going to do some wavy lines like this. And I'm going to stop them about midstream like this. I'm going to do some more wavy lines like this. I'm doing it in one color, and then I'm going to switch up. So that's, and I know you can't really see it, you can also use crayon. You don't have to just use marker. You can add some crayon in there or colored pencil. But since this is all lined, we're not really filling in, so. Okay, all right, so there's my wavy action. And then, say for instance, I want to come the other direction with some wavies. I can do that. And then come down here. Doing a little different than the example, which is okay. That's what you can do. You can make your own. Okay, so those are those lines. Now, I'm going to make some hatch lines here. So I don't know why my pen is acting like it wants to run out, but we're going to have to go to plan B on that one because that one is horrible. So see, hatch lines. And they're diagonally going one way and the other. Now, say for instance I decide to switch colors, I can. Or you can alternate with your colors. It's up to you. I'm going to pick a lighter blue here. Okay, so you can just keep on going with that. And I'm just kind of giving you, like I said, an example. All right. Now, if you decide to stick with your same color scheme, you can do some swirls. Maybe pick up some swirls in here. Maybe pick up some swirls here. Maybe I might pick up some more swirls here. Then I might pick up another one there. And I'm going to switch the colors back out again. Okay, I think you kind of get the idea of what's going on here. Now, if you want to use colored pencil, you can as well. It's up to you. So say for instance, I want to do some wispy lines like this. I can. They almost look like they're forming something there. So let's see. I'll go this way with them again. Looks almost like a like some weaving is going on there. Okay. Now, after I've gotten that part done, say for instance, maybe I want to do, and teardrops can also be a type of line. Any shape that you do more than one time like that, it's a pattern, but it's also a line. So I'm doing drops of rain. Okay, so we just keep going on and on and on with those types of designs. And maybe I might want to decide to do something like this. Gotta move things out the way. I've got things on my table. Hopefully you can remember what type of line that is. That's a wavy line. sure it kind of comes close to the end of the page. And let me say this, if I decide to do something like this, I can add some depth to my line by going like that, just adding a little bit more in there. Okay, now I think I'm going to follow up with another type of line by going like this and then stretching it out a little bit more. Okay. These are horizontal and diagonal lines. Okay, now our sun right here, I'm sorry, moon, I said sun. You can go ahead and fill that in and color it in a color. I'm just going to kind of use this pastel-y type of crayon that I use, and it kind of fills in really nicely. Same thing with these. Now if you have what I'm having here where your colors kind of blended, it's okay, because that happens sometimes. It happens. Okay, so might want to add another circle over here, so that way it balances it out. Like I said, you take your time and get everything done the way you want to. I'm gonna not get in too much more detail with the sun, but at least that way you can kind of tell what's going on here. Like I said, I don't like that fading action that happens with my pastel, but it's all good. It's gonna be okay. All right, I'm gonna put these markers away, and I'm gonna go ahead and start working with the sun. So now the sun, you can decide on the inside to do some fun stuff on the inside. So say for instance, I might decide to do a spiral line on the inside. Then I might decide to, after that, do some hatched lines coming outside of that. Let's see if you can see that a little bit. Yep. All right. And then because I feel like I want to see that better, I'm going to go like that. There you go. Now, I might decide to then use a crayon and do that, which is a zigzag line. Then I'm going to come out and do some rays like that again. Okay. Then on those rays I might just decide to do some dotted lines going all the way around and fill them in like that. Okay, now this is where you can have fun. I'm going to do a zigzag line, and in that zigzag line I want to make sure that I take my time and maybe possibly do something else, and that time I can fill it in. Okay. All right, and might just do the hatch pattern again, or the diagonal, not diagonal line again, and then follow it up maybe with orange. Okay, and you can even stick some yellow in there to fill in. Okay, so you see how that kind of fills in different areas. Now, what if I decide I want to do a spiral? I might decide to alternate my spirals. Alternate my spiral lines. And do thick, thin. You can even, like I said, I use this okay. Just to kind of balance it. All right. And I'll leave that the way that is. And then I might decide to do some scallop lines. They look almost like mermaid shells. Take your time. And once you're done with these, like I said, you can go back and fill in with crayon. As you see, I'm doing that to kind of give it a little bit of depth. And then I'm going to go back in with another color again. And you can just kind of keep following up with that, or even filling it in. Okay, so if you want to take your colored pencil and fill something in like that, you can. Okay. All right. Now, we can also work on making other lines too. So say for instance, I want to keep on going in here. I can. All right. And using that, I can then use the side of my marker and make thicker lines going in there. And follow it up with my yellow. Okay. Now they're also vine spirals. Okay. All right. And you can follow that up with using it the red and going the other way. Okay. Now, I might decide I want to do some cross patterns, or cross, and make that into like a line, because you can do that too. Okay. Now let's make another wavy line. As you see, this really makes it thick. It's a very, very thick pastel, but it works really well to fill in extra space Okay. Now, I think I'm going to just do some dashed rays. And let's see. What other types of lines would I like to try? I maybe try did I already do the castle? Nope, I didn't. So let's do the castle. Okay. And let's do some dotted lines here. Okay. Now let's see. I'm almost done, so I might do some horizontal lines back here so you can see them a little better. And right here I might decide to do some more dashed lines. I might do that's like my own type of line. So I decided to do that. And I'm going to add some yellow in there to kind of go around it. Now you can always add, just say for instance I want to do a line dash line, line dash line, line dash line. Okay, and do that. And then my last few, I'm almost there. I haven't done this going that direction. And then we're going to follow it up with just some extra lines. Okay, so we're all done. And everybody sees my final outcome, or my final part of this, which I hope you take your time and get to the same thing. As you see, I like to make sure my supplies go back when I'm done, because I don't like to leave all my stuff all over the place. So take your time, and when you're done, you're going to have your paper so it's ready. You're going to get your phone out or your parents' smart device out, and you're going to take a picture. And remember, lay your picture flat, and then you take the picture flat face down, so that way you see the whole image. You're not holding it, but you see the whole image. Then you press picture, and then you upload it to Artsonia. So please don't forget to do that for me, and I will see you next week. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.